Universities are regularly collaborating with business and regional communities to ensure that their research and capabilities are shared beyond the campus. Louise Hulland travelled to the University of Reading to see how their partnerships are improving lives through projects that are adding real value to the world around them.
All too often, the impact of research undertaken by universities isn't shared within the communities in which they sit. But here at the University of Reading, their commitment to sharing the benefits of their research is having tangible results. For those who don't work within or have experience of university life, it's easy to dismiss these grand institutions as being out of touch with real life, or something that benefits the lucky or privileged, when in reality, the work going on there is helping everyone around us. This is Dr. Sally Lloyd-Evans. 4 years ago, she began a research partnership with local residents about how to improve the lives of people living in South Reading, starting with improving transport links for an underserved enclave of the city.
Rather than do a sort of typical university type project, which would be for me to do it with maybe a group of students, I thought about doing a more participatory approach and actually work with local residents, train them up so they can do the work themselves.
And that collaborative approach certainly paid off, with the Whitley Researchers succeeding in getting their part of town its own bus route. After that successful working partnership with the university, the group has gone from strength to strength, now working with young people about their hopes and aspirations.
I think universities over the last few years, or the last sort of decade, have wanted to engage more with their local communities. For the university, it's really good that it's seen as a public resource, it's there for the common good.
And part of that long-term vision is continuing to work with businesses and the community to share knowledge and research. Here at the Thames Valley Science Park, owned and run by the university, local companies can benefit from accessing expertise at the university.
We have a large number of buildings that will emerge here in the next 20 years. Companies that are established but are too small yet to have their own facilities can develop their business working with each other, but having all the scientific expertise of the University of Reading just on the doorstep.
From former students who need support to develop a business idea, like the founder of clothing brand KYMIRA Sport, to companies leading the way in medical research, the University of Reading is flying the flag for knowledge transfer partnerships.
I was an undergraduate at the University of Reading. An opportunity came up to do a knowledge transfer partnership, and that seemed like a really good sort of fit for both. Still keeping sort of academic ties, like getting some really important industrial experience. For the academic institute, they get access to industrial partners, which can really help drive their research. They can get some papers, patents. From the industrial side, they get access to good graduates, the knowledge base, which have a wealth of experience. And so coming together, it forms a really good partnership for pushing forward new innovation, really.
And the university's approach certainly provided one entrepreneur with a recipe for success.
The partnership between Ella's Kitchen and the University of Reading came about because when I started Ella's, I decided I was going to do it. So I Googled baby food regulation as one of the early things, and out of everywhere in the world, the top hit was a professor at the University of Reading. So I emailed him and he invited me down to the campus, and that's really how the relationship started. I retained a relationship with the university that ended with 3 or 4 knowledge transfer partnerships that we've done over the years.
10 years from now, we want to have half the science park being built with maybe 20, 30, 40 organizations being based here who have a close interaction with the university. That means they're very keen to get our students to come and work for them. They're very keen to work with our research active staff.
Universities are a touch point where we can really, if we can encourage people to take those risks and to experiment outside of the conformity, that's where the magic is.